Hello बच्चों, we are once again back with easy chemistry. So what is different about this easy chemistry class? So this easy chemistry class can now be termed as easy chemistry season 2. So बच्चों अगर हम नए सीजन में या कुछ एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद आए हैं तो there has to be a lot of new things. So ongoing method process में आप देखोगे कि we are adapting technology in a different way. गोइंग फॉरवर्ड जो हमारी क्लासेस होंगी वो 13 से 14 मिनट की होंगी क्योंकि मुझे मालूम है ऑनलाइन इससे ज़्यादा अटेंशन स्पैन नहीं हो सकता किसी नॉर्मल बच्चों के केस में. सो गोइंग बाय दैट फैक्ट वी आर स्टार्टिंग विद ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री एज आवर फर्स्ट क्लास इन सीज़न 2 क्योंकि आप लोगों को अब तक ये तो मालूम चल ही चुका होगा कि ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री मेरी फेवरेट ब्रांच है ऑफ केमिस्ट्री है. ठीक है, सो नाउ यू विल बी provided with a presentation kind of a thing in the comments box below. And yes, ये जो मैंने टॉपिक डाला हुआ है ये टॉपिक ज़्यादा डेप्थ में नहीं है. So any of the students who need more specific assistance can reach out to me on the email that will be mentioned in the comment section with all my videos going forward. However, I would want to let you know that if you reach out to me for more detailed study or more detailed knowledge, then you might have to pay a small fees of around 300 rupees per hour. However, that fees is totally negotiable, and I'll be giving you 3 demo classes if you reach out to me for more advanced knowledge. The reason why I have changed this rule, बच्चों, is very simple. अगर मैं सबको डिटेल में पढ़ा दूँ तो मेरे सारे बच्चे नीट या आईआईटी कंप्लीट कर जाएंगे या क्लास 11-12 में अच्छे मार्क्स ले आएंगे. हाउएवर उस टाइम पे मेरे को ये नहीं पता होगा कि मेरे किस बच्चों को स्पेसिफिक अटेंशन चाहिए, क्योंकि फिर अगर मैंने जनरलाइज यूट्यूब पे एडवांस केमिस्ट्री का इंफॉर्मेशन डाला तो मेरे जो दोस्त हैं जो 11th में पास करना चाहते हैं या 12th क्लियर करना चाहते हैं सिर्फ, और आगे उनके अपनी लाइफ के लिए कुछ दूसरे प्लान्स हैं, तो उन लोगों को दिक्कत होगी, उन लोगों को वो भी समझ नहीं आएगा. सो एज अ टीचर टू ऑल ऑफ यू, माई ड्यूटी वुड बी टू प्रोवाइड यू विथ बेसिक नॉलेज in an open forum. The knowledge would be of the standard that will help you clear your boards and common competitive exams. However, if you need some advanced information or advanced knowledge, in that situation you'll have to contact me personally and we can then set up some timing and work on it. However, as I have said earlier, the 300 rupees fees per student per hour would be required because money is one thing which is very essential either for survival or rather for existence itself. However, bachon, before that I'll give you 3 demo classes so that you know that what you will be investing in, will it be worth your investment or not. Okay, enough of serious gyan. Now let us come to this presentation, which will be the first presentation of Easy Chemistry Season 2. The presentation is, as I've told you earlier, on organic chemistry. However, you must be aware of the fact that organic chemistry is a very lengthy topic. So right now what I'm going to explain to you is superficial. When I say superficial, it means basics or standard. You must be aware of the term standard and high definition. स्टैंडर्ड में क्या होता है, पिक्चर क्वालिटी ठीक ठाक होती है, हम देख सकते हैं, हम समझ सकते हैं चीज़ों को, हम डिफ्रेंशिएट कर सकते हैं. हाउएवर, अगर आप हाई डेफिनेशन कुछ खरीदोगे या ऑपरेट करोगे तो अपने को क्या होता है, उसमें क्लैरिटी होती है, उसमें डिटेल्स होते हैं, उसमें फीचर्स होते हैं, उसमें बहुत सारी गिमिक्स होती हैं जो हमें अच्छी लगती हैं, और इन्हीं सब चीज़ों को लेके वो थोड़ी सी कॉस्टली भी हो जाती है. सिमिलर टू द फैक्ट कि मैं अगर अभी आप लोग को ये एक्सप्लेनेशन दूंगा तो ये हो जाएगी मेरे लिए स्टैंडर्ड कोचिंग. Any personal or advanced training would be high definition coaching. ठीक है. What is basically organic chemistry? अभी फिलहाल स्टैंडर्ड कोचिंग पे आते हैं. ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री इज अ ब्रांच ऑफ केमिस्ट्री जो उन चीज़ों से डील करती है विच कैन ओनली बी मेड बाय लिविंग बींग्स और ऑर्गेनिजम्स. However, there was a great scientist who had synthesized urea in the lab, but because that urea synthesis was a one-off exception, he decided not to go ahead and change the definition of organic chemistry. Because organic chemistry is very vast, except one urea or one-off expectations of urea being cultured in the lab does not make organic chemistry completely lab oriented. So the next portion that we have is importance of organic chemistry. As I've just mentioned that organic chemistry is a very vast topic and it is mainly used for chemicals or substances which are needed in daily use like polymers, medicines, aromatic compounds, etc. So since you all are in class 11, that is the target of this video, so you would be definitely be knowing the fact that the hero or the base or pillar, whatever you call it, of organic chemistry is carbon. Why do we call carbon the hero of organic chemistry, or why does carbon even have to get a special place in organic chemistry? The reason being the stability or the feature that carbon has. What is the feature? The feature that carbon has is catenation, tetravalency, the tendency to form a covalent bond. These are three properties because of which carbon is the hero of organic chemistry. So बच्चों, when I say the hero, let's start with tetravalency. When we say the word tetravalency, हमें दिमाग में सबसे पहले क्या आता है बच्चों? हमारे दिमाग में आता है वो प्रॉपर्टी जिसकी वजह से कि कार्बन या कोई और एलिमेंट बहुत सारे कंपाउंड्स बना सकता है. And if to the tetravalency you add the covalent bonding feature, then the carbon is a real superhero. How is that possible? If an element or if a metal or a non-metal has a tetravalency, which means it has four different valencies. Different valencies have arisen from the hybridization of orbits or orbitals. So अगर किसी का चार open valency हैं तो it can bond with four different elements or metals or non-metals. अब चार अलग अलग बॉन्ड बना दिए तो उस टाइप से नंबर ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स तो काफ़ी सारे हो गए ना. However, that is due to tetravalency, or tetravalency is due to hybridization. Hybridization is due to the extra energy that is generated from the nucleus or the nucleon so that the metal can be stable and the electrons cannot jump out of the shell. When I say this, what I mean is if there are two different orbitals, namely s orbital and p orbital, then what happens? In that situation, the s orbital electron would jump between s, p, and d orbitals, because of which there will be an extra generation of energy and the carbon gets excited to form bonds with many other elements.